I want to talk a little bit about the computers here. I was going to mention computers in the shack.
You upgraded?
I've done a lot of upgrades in the last month because I know we've had issues. We've had issues with audio. We've had issues with streaming. We've had issues with this and that. So I think I've hopefully everything's working good tonight. So we got things sort of nailed down here. But the biggest upgrade I made was to upgrade the computer that I'm using in the shack. And I previously had a HP mini computer that I'll pull up a picture of it here.
That you bought as surplus years ago.
I bought it about 4 years ago from the surplus store at the university. It's the one on, I'm kind of holding the old one on the right. And I replaced it. I found another refurbished HP Mini, and that's the one on the left there. You look, it's about the third the size of the old one. I think the old one had a Celeron processor. Its only saving grace is it had a DVD burner in it. But the new one is like Intel i5 with 4 cores, and it's got plenty of outputs. It's actually kind of speedy. And I think the neat thing about it was because it was an HP Mini, I was able to use the monitor from the old HP Mini, all the screws lined up.
Oh, so, nice.
Yeah, so it's I got the old monitor works just fine. I just unbolted the old computer, put a new one in, plugged in all of my devices. It's got 2 display ports on it, so I can run multiple monitors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got a monitor. I can have my main display, and then I got a second small monitor so that I can look into the screen here in front of the camera, which is nice. And then there's kind of the whole shebang. You can see the old monitor, and runs just fine. So, and that was the HP EliteDesk 800 G2 Mini Business Desktop PC. So, and
half a terabyte solid state hard drive.
Yeah, solid state drive in it too.
Wow.
So 16 gig of RAM. That's what I
crazy.
Like. Yeah.
And that was like $276?
$276.
My laptop was $500 and I only had 256 gigs of RAM, and I think it's a 256 gig hard drive solid state.
Yeah.
So that's like twice. That's crazy.
I know.
RAM was, I think it was 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
I misspoke there. So
I couldn't believe it either. It was I thought it was a pretty good deal. So I kind of pulled the trigger on that, and it's made a big difference. I like the dual monitor support's nice, so I can look forward, and then I've got the other screen to the side here. It's got like 6 USB ports, and I got them all filled up with everything. But it's got enough horsepower and RAM in it that I can. I should be able to run 2 cameras in here or something. You know, if we could maybe next month we'll get a multicam setup going.
Oh,
so
boy. So we get 2 separate views of you, because I'm still not coming over.
You know, the only thing I need now is my fiber. You know, TDS is they're supposed to be laying fiber, but it hasn't come to our house yet. So
neither here. I'm probably gonna have to talk to my city councilman about this.
Yeah, we've got nothing to do about that. We've got nothing to do with that. So
sure.
Talking about computers, Stephen asks, what is a good, cheaper mini notebook for running FT8 for POTA? I have a Pi that always seems to have an issue. I just want it to work once out here. And I don't have it in front of me, but I've got the cheapest Windows 10 laptop that I could find on Amazon. It's a Lenovo, and I think I paid like $160 for it.
Right. I bought the same one a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it died.
Yours died. Mine's still running. In fact, I'm still using it today.
Right.
It's got a little screen. The battery lasts forever.
It's like a 13-inch screen. It's not that bad.
Yeah, 12 or 13-inch screen. It's got like a 64 gig solid state drive in it, so it's rugged. It's super lightweight. It's thin.
You don't need a big hard drive for going out and running POTA. You're not running a browser All you're really doing is, you're running your logging software, you're running your FT8 software, the WST,
Yep.
SJT, can't remember it. But so you're running like two apps. So honestly, there are probably some tablets out there too I've seen people run FT8 off a tablet. It's
Oh
possible. I would personally stick with Windows unless you're really good with Linux and you're able to get past some of the hurdles there. But a simple, cheap Windows 10 machine, even a used one
yeah.
that will run Windows 10, just strip it bare bones and just run your two apps, and you should be fine.
There you go. And years ago, I used to build computers. It's you pick the motherboard, you pick all of the peripherals, and you spend weeks putting it together and making it work. And I've gotten to the point where I see a computer as more of a tool. So I'm not. The joy of building them is gone, I guess, for me. And I just.
I did that too. I did it too, and I don't miss having to spend 4 to 6 hours installing Windows.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Buying a computer and turning it on, and Windows is already there, is amazing. Or when you get sick of Windows because it keeps crashing, then you go and install Linux, and it's like another 4 to 6 hours.
Maybe I'll do that with the old one, the old Mini. I'll turn that into a media server, and we'll put some derivative of Linux on it. So. Hey, thanks for watching. Do you have any questions or comments? Well, please leave them in the comment area below. I'll filter through them, and who knows, maybe yours will end up in our next Your Questions Answered live stream. For more articles and information, though, please check out my blog at www.jpole-antenna.com. Your support of this channel drives the production of future videos, so check us out on Patreon. Patrons gain access to exclusive content, and our patrons help keep the mission alive. That's over on patreon.com/KB9VBR antennas. Also, give us that thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, especially if it's your first time here. That's your best way to be notified when a new video is released. Well, that's it for this time. I'm Michael, KB9VBR. Have a great day, and 73.